Hey guys, it's Bella, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys some tips and tricks that I have to land your axle, or if you already have landed and you're just trying to like improve it and work on it more. So first of all, my hair is all like this and I have a lot of makeup on because I just got back from my skating show rehearsal. I had dress rehearsal today, so if you're wondering why like my hair is all up and I have a lot of makeup on, that is why. Yeah, so the first things that I have are 5 different like tips and tricks, and in the second half of the video I'm going to be showing you guys like a off ice warm-up that you can do, or like off ice like practices that you can do to improve your axle or to get your axle. So yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so my first tip is to practice a lot off ice. The best way that you can practice is just by doing it over and over off ice, and if you can fully rotate it and land it clean off ice, then it'll be a lot easier to do on ice. So like I said earlier, I'm going to have my like off ice warm up. It's not exactly what I do because I had like a lot of axle stuff, and I usually don't warm up that much like axle things because I can consistently do axle, so I don't need to warm up that much. But yeah, I do have something if you guys want to stay till the end of the video and see like how you could warm up your axle off ice like a lot, like really good. You can stay for that. So that is my first tip. And then my second one is to like take time and focus on the takeoff, the rotation, and the landing. So that's both off ice and on ice. So like while you're off ice, like do like walkthroughs and make sure that you are focusing first just completely on like the takeoff, and you're just focusing on that, and then just focus on the rotation, and then just focus on the landing, and then put that all together. Like it's before off ice and on ice, you can do that. So you put it all together and you focus on all of it, and that should help. So that is the second one. Next is to practice jumping as high as you can, especially off ice. I know it can be like kind of hard on ice, so you don't really want to jump as high as you can because it might be like kind of scary, but that's why you should do off ice, like jump as high as you can, because if you fall off ice, it's not that bad. Like it, like you don't have blades on your feet, you're not like landing on hard ice, you just fall on the ground. And I've heard like different things about jumping on grass. Like I know that if you fall on grass, like it doesn't hurt as bad, but I heard that like it's not good to jump on the grass. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong there. But so yeah, if you like are scared of falling even off the ice, I would suggest doing it like on the grass, or if you have like a trampoline or like just something soft to land on, try practicing it there, and try practicing jumping as high as you can. So that is the third one. And the next is to practice the H position. So that is where like when you're doing off ice, like where you do like a walkthrough, like your arms go like that and your legs make like an H position. So you can see that when I'm doing my warm-up. Yeah, so if you also like want to search up what like the H position looks like, you can also do that, but it's good to focus on that when you're on ice and off ice. Again, like focus on it off ice, so that way when you go on ice, it'll be like easier and better to work on that. Okay, and then the last one is, if possible, practice in the harness on the ice. I know that not every rink has that, and my rink, not super recently, but like kind of few years ago, we just got a harness, and that helped a lot with all of my jumps. I already had my Axel when we got that harness, but we had, I think in my rink they call it like the fishpole one. So the one that we have, like the rink, like if the rink's like this, there's like a line that goes like down the ice, and like the coach just like holds on to like a rope, and like when they pull it, it makes you go up. So that's what we have, but we also have like the ones that we used to use before we had that like nice harness, and it was just like a pole that the coaches held on to, and they just like literally like lifted you up. So yeah, so I know that, like I said before, I know that not every rink has a harness, but if your rink does have one, that is like a great thing to use if you're trying to get your axle, or even just any jump, even if it's like not a rotating jump, just any jump at all, the harness is really, really helpful. So yeah, that is all of like the tips and tricks and stuff, but in the next clip I will have like what I do for off ice warm up and some off ice things that you can practice if you're trying to get your axle or you're trying to make it better. So yeah. Okay, so here's what I am doing as like a warm up. So first I am just jumping. I think I did about 10 of these or maybe 5, I just jumped up and down and practiced pulling my arms in and my legs together, because that is something that you really need to work on for Axel or for any double jumps. So I am just jumping up and pulling in and then going to a landing position. And I think I did this about 5 times. So yeah, that is what I'm doing right here. And now I'm doing an Axel walkthrough. So I'm not jumping or anything. I'm just doing the H position like I mentioned earlier in this video. And I'm just going up, and then I am putting my foot down and going to a backspin position or rotating position, either one. So now I'm doing just like a plain wall jump, and I'm working on the H position like I said before. And now I am just doing the same thing and making sure that I'm jumping as high as I can, because that is something that you really need to work on for Axel. So now I'm just kind of doing like the same thing, just doing a walkthrough. This is probably one of the best things that you can do off ice for Axel. And now I'm doing the same walkthrough, except for this time I'm actually jumping. So I do that a few times. That is also one of like the best warm-ups that you can do. So I'm just gonna do that a few times. And now I'm just walking through the H position and getting my arms up. So now I'm doing a wall jump, loop jump. That is what I do on the ice. I do wall jump, loop jump, backspin to warm up for Axel. And there I was just working on my landing position. So I'm just jumping up and going to a landing position. And I'm doing that same H position walkthrough and into a landing position. So now I'm doing wall jump, backspin just one more time. And now I'm doing Axel. So I did it here, and then I do it one more time just to make sure that it's all good and that I fix anything that felt weird. So yeah. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. So I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.